Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. I am Shadow Blizzard 3000.
And I am literally seeing yellow. I'm Drak.
Yeah. In the last episode, we took on Misty and got the bike voucher and had to listen about the Rapidash 2 times in a row from Joey's distant relative in Kanto. And in this episode, we're going to
Joey and Yu-Gi-Oh? Brooklyn Rage!
Not that Joey.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the Joey who fusses over his Rattata all the time.
Yeah.
So in this episode, we are going to go take on the SS Anne and Lieutenant Surge. We can't go to Lieutenant Surge right now because we don't have the HM move cut. And where am I going? I don't know. I'm kind of lost. There we go.
You're sightseeing.
Yes,
What's wrong with that?
We got to go to the docks. So Bill gave us that pass to get on the SS Anne.
And now we get to fight a bunch of dock workers. That's basically what the SS Anne is dock workers and sailors. It's funny because you only had to go through 2 trainers with Misty that were water-based, and all of these are dock workers and all that.
Whoa, that's loud. Ugh.
You'll have to forgive us. We just got blown away by the background music here.
I am speeding through these because it's a lot of trainers.
Oh yeah, dude. This is an insane number. And of course, my favorite fire Pokemon of the first 150, Growlithe and Arcanine. And obviously, it looks like Alex got a Diglett somewhere along the way.
Yes, I went and caught a Diglett in Diglett's cave and taught it dig.
And you are kicking the living trash out of Nidoran right now.
Yeah. Waiter, I'd like a cherry pie, please. Do I look like a waiter?
Apparently you do. I love Pokemon, do you? In shorts?
Episode 2. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
But this is enjoyable. And you got another TM, which you stole.
Yes.
The RPG meme where you go into somebody's house and ransack their stuff.
And nobody seems to mind.
Not at all. Because RPGs, Alex. Because RPGs.
Yep.
And I think I recognize this music, but it better not be what I think it is.
It is what you think it is.
It's Sonic 06.
Yes. You go down here, you find a great ball. Don't facepalm, you missed me finding the great ball.
Behold, boys and girls, you can witness the aggressive campaign that Alex is trying to do to get me to play Sonic 06.
In truth, I am following the Chucker Conroy method here by incorporating random music into my speed-up sections.
Yeah, it's fine at this point. Except if the Machop kills 2 of your Pokemon.
Yes. Unfortunately, these Machops kind of take a lot out of me. I did have to go... Of course I'm confused, and of course I hurt myself in my confusion. Come on, Pikachu. No, don't wrap me.
It's alright. Oh no, now you're wrapped. Now it's not alright. And you hurt yourself again!
Ugh.
Pikachu!
Come on, Pikachu.
Right now, we don't choose you.
And I heal him up again. No, I don't. I should, though. But I do go back and heal, but I cut that out, of course.
And I love the sailors look. I am so better than you because I'm a sailor. And Diglett's down! This was Nuzlocke, you'd lose him!
Oh.
And Charmander. Your party's getting massacred!
All I'd have to do is go catch a Dugtrio.
Yeah, technically in the Nuzlocke challenge, since you hadn't ever seen a Dugtrio, you can do it.
And they won't let me use an escape rope or dig, stupid people. Oak has to be such a bastard and not let me.
Yeah, that makes absolutely no sense.
This is no time to use that. How do you know what I'm using exactly?
Because they're psychic, apparently. They have psychic Pokemon.
Yes.
That can read human minds, even though that doesn't make sense.
I guess apparently you had to be telekinetic to use psychic Pokemon.
Yay, Diglett grew!
Yay! Good for him.
He's not a Dugtrio, so we don't care. There we go. Now we're starting to see some major butt kicking.
And Dugtrio / Diglett will become a regular part of my team. I'm not just using them for search, though that's really good if you need a Pokemon for search.
Yeah, because you're going to want a lot of ground Pokemon. Probably even, a rock wouldn't hurt either. So I guess my pimple head is going to get some work. I mean, Geodude.
Yeah.
I mock him, but you know what? The sprite designs in blue are so bad compared to everything else.
Yeah.
Because nothing looks... like, maybe some of the Pokemon look remotely similar to how they're going to look forever. But, yeah. You better be careful. It's a horsey, Alex.
I know.
The last horsey we met kicked our butts.
It kicked my butt, but it didn't hurt me more than it should. Well, soon Pikachu will learn Thunderbolt, and then everything will be better.
Yeah. And then you get Thunder, and that's only safe for gym battles if you want to annihilate the living bejeebers out of something.
What I like in later generations, if you get a Rain Dance, Thunder is 100%, has 100% accuracy.
Yeah. But we actually haven't hit the gen where environmental effects happen.
Not yet.
Gen 2.
And of course I'm still looking for more crap to throw away because I keep maxing out my items.
Oh, it's a fisherman! We finally got something aside from a sailor!
Yeah! Hey, we fought 2 gentlemen earlier.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And they're like, this is the most unorthodox, what are you doing in my cabin?
How dare you kill my Pokemon? Haven't you heard of my Rapidash? It is the best thing ever!
They learned Thunderbolt! Goodbye, Thundershock.
And Thunderbolt has about the same amount of PP as Thundershock, right?
I think so, yeah. Maybe a little bit
It's fairly
less.
high. I mean, it's not like Thunder where it's only 10.
That's right. Now, Spearow, can you handle this Machop? Come on!
No, you can't.
Alright, Diglett, let's do this.
Your Spearow's complaining.
Ow! Come on!
Wow. Annihilation!
Machop is not hesitating to rape me.
No, he is not. What made you think he would hesitate?
I do not know. And now I'm back here. And I'm gonna switch my order around just a little bit.
Are we getting close to the point where Gary's involved?
Yep, that's why I'm switching my order, because his first
I'm trying to
Pokemon...
remember, in Yellow, did we come across Jesse and James here?
No, not here. That's only in the anime.
Oh, dang.
And we don't get to do a Poseidon adventure either.
Darn it!
Bonjour!
I'm letting Alex do the voices just because.
Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas.
Because that's how I get away with doing the Professor is Professor Oak. Huzzah! Beware, Gary! He's got a Pikachu, which can kill your Spearow! Hooray!
Eat my Thunderbolt.
No, seriously, eat it. Just eat it. And you still have a Rattata. That's a little surprising, Gary.
Usually it's Eradicate by now, but...
Yeah, and it's like... it's gonna get annihilated.
Yeah. And supposedly it dies after this. And that is why Blue, or Red, or whatever you will call him, or Gary, is in Pokemon Tower.
Mourning his Rattata? I did not know that. Okay. I knew he was mourning a Pokemon. I did not know it was the Rattata.
Well, that's just a fan theory anyway.
He's mourning the Rattata. That is funny because it's so contradictory compared to what we know of Gary. Mm-hmm. Gary does not look like he mourns anything if it's not that powerful. Like maybe his Eevee and later Umbreon, he would mourn that.
Yeah, true, and I really wish I had my Squirtle right now, but I don't, because I can't get it until I finish Lieutenant Surge.
That's okay, we're still hitting it pretty hard.
Yeah.
And it apparently can't hit your Mankey worth a dang.
No. Well, that's because it's using Scratch.
No, true. And you're, like, using Karate Chop.
Karate Chop. And a critical hit. Critical! Pow, right in the kiss.
So would that be a fatality right there?
Yes.
Mankey wins. Flawless victory. Well, not flawless victory.
Eevee looks kind of sad. Yeah, Eevee's sprite looks kind of sad to me. Like, no, don't kill me!
I don't see how you're seeing it as sad. He's smiling.
Or maybe, like, he's got that uneased smile. It's like,
nervous smile.
can we be friends?
I love it. He still treats us like we're beneath him, even though we literally just kick the crap out of him every time we meet him. And it goes all the way through to the end, boys and girls. Hats off to Gary. He knows how to keep the arrogance going. Aww. He's seasick. And you rub the captain's back for that.
Rub. It does. It makes the Pokemon Center tune.
No, I just love it. We're rubbing the guy's back, and he doesn't know who we are. And we just kind of sneak up behind him. Yeah.
Oh no, you have no more room for this. God, I have so many stupid max outs.
And you gave me crap for not having enough items. At least I would have had the inventory space.
That is true. I just tossed this one. I don't need it.
Which one is the TM34?
Bide.
Oh, Bide.
That's
Yeah.
what Brock is. It's fine if you got like a really beefy defense Pokemon, but I'm such an offensive fighter, so.
And now you're rubbing his back again. He's like, thank you, creepy person.
I know, you can have this. Teach it to your Pokemon and you can use cut anytime. HM01.
Alright, so, and I'm trying to think, which of your Pokemon actually could do it?
Diglett can do it, strangely enough.
Well, that makes sense.
It does. Well, I mean, fine, it makes sense, I guess, as its Pokemon type, but Diglett doesn't have hands.
Not hands that we've seen.
Who knows what's underneath the rest of it?
Do we want to know what's underneath?
I don't think we want to do.
No. It's going to be some weird Cthulhu type thing.
Diglett, get off the chair. That doesn't make sense.
No, what doesn't make sense is that the Diglett is on the chair, but it still looks like it's coming out of the ground.
Exactly. Bye-bye, SSN. And they were never heard from again.
Just wait. In Gen 6, there's going to be a ghost ship, and it's going to be the SSN.
There is a ghost ship in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, but it's not the SSN, of course. I think it's more like an old pirate ship or something.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because they have to go and do the stuff for Kyogre, so... Or Kyogre, however you say it.
So maybe the SSN does sink, and that's why it never comes back.
Exactly. Okay, so now we have the HM that we need to fight Lieutenant Surge.
Yep.
And random teleportation begins right as soon as we hit Vermillion City. We didn't get any of it in the SSN, so apparently there's something wrong with Vermilion City.
It randomly teleports you. It's a crazy city.
It's like New York City, man. You know, there's a reason the Ghostbusters get so much work.
And here I go to deposit some of my Pokemon and items. But before I do, actually, the reason I'm still in here not cutting this out is because I do level up my Clefairy just to boost my Pokedex number. I'm not going to use Clefairy, so yeah, I'm kind of jumping the gun by evolving it so quickly.
Well, why would that boost your Pokedex number?
Anytime you evolve a Pokemon, it counts as getting another entry in your Pokedex.
But you can't... Oh, you used the Moonstone to make it a Clefable.
Yes.
That's what you're saying, okay.
Yes, because
I was going to say, yeah, it's not how many levels. You actually have to use a stone. Unless they change something on me.
Nope.
Clefable! Yeah, I can't do a Clefable.
That's pretty close, though.
For those who keep on asking us for Pokemon voices.
Yeah, we can't do them.
We can do some of them if they're low enough, but like if you're asking us to do Jigglypuff, well, Jigglypuff, and that's about as much as I can do. If it goes any higher than that, then I'm done. Like if you're asking me to do Cyndaquil, that's just not gonna happen.
Cyndaquil! I can't do it. Cyndaquil! Darchick! That's bad.
Oh, yeah.
That's bad. Okay, we'll stop now.
We'll stop hurting your ears now.
Dorchick was funny. You don't need the ticket anymore, but you can't toss it, so...
No, and you can't sell it either, so... That would have actually been funny if you could have sold it.
Can't get cut now!
Can't get cut now? Oh, wait, but you do have cut. No, actually, what would have been funny is you sell the ticket, and then Officer Jenny comes up and goes, "You're under arrest for scalping tickets!" Game over. Would you like to try again? That's another thing too. Is that this is a very forgiving RPG in that fact. Is that it will game over you, but not in the sense where you have to restart the whole game.
Right.
It will just put you at the next Pokemon Center, or the last Pokemon Center you were
That's
at.
right.
I always found that funny, especially since I, again, had games like Final Fantasy where if you died, well, you had to work your way all the way back to that area.
Charmander learned Cut.
Now where you have an RPG that is, about as forgiving as Zelda,
yeah.
then I see a lot of people complain, why is this so unforgiving? Hey, dude, you're used to Pokemon here, where Pokemon was very forgiving with death. In fact, your characters don't even die.
They just faint.
They faint.
Yes.
Because death was too much to handle for kids.
Nah, well, you go over here, there's more trainers if you need to level up for Surge.
Which I'm assuming you'll probably need to do a little bit. But...
Yeah, I do, and I do most of it off screen, of course.
Except this guy.
Yeah, I show one trainer, and they do the rest off screen.
Let's go, but don't cheat!
Well, it's not like...
In shorts!
About the death thing, it's just... The game's creators, Tajiri, didn't want to make it so dark and gruesome. He didn't want to make it so unnecessarily violent, to quote him.
Yeah.
So that's why he just had them faint instead of dying.
No, and I can appreciate that, but that's when the Pokemon community then came in and said, oh, well, we gotta do a hardcore mode, and you have to consider it dead.
Yeah.
You guys can't hear this on the mic, but... Random teleportation outside of Vermillion City! No!
And I find a Pidgeotto. And yes, I do catch it.
Oh my gosh, really?
I'm not gonna use it, but I still wanted to catch it. Oh, jeez. It hurts.
And I can just totally see Diglett, digging a hand out of the ground and Samurai Sword slashing them. Oh, poor Diglett. I've actually even heard in Gen 6 there was talk of like or in one of the later gens they were going to do a pre-evolution to Diglett.
How would they do that? I don't get that.
What would it be? A clump of dirt?
Exactly. I can understand, like, including a secondary evolution before the trio, like a Duck Duo.
No, okay, that makes sense, yeah. Even for, like, Magnemite, that would make sense, because then you could have, instead of Magneton, you could have just a 2 magnet merging.
There is a Magnezone now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have one in black and white too.
See, people are gonna get mad at me. They're like, you're not a legitimate Pokemon fan. Guys, I haven't really played anything past Gen 3, so my only knowledge is of some of the Gen 3 Pokemon, some of the Gen 4, but mostly the 250 that I know. So, I know that people are gonna get on my case about that. Sorry.
And then I just go for it. A Pokemon... No, I use the Great Ball. The Great Ball, go!
Because Pidgeotto is deserving of your Great Ball.
Yeah, it's a little tougher to catch. You need something.
So, it doesn't get used at all, not even for Fly?
Nope. I use my Fearow.
Such a waste of a Pidgeotto.
Well, that's because I want Pidgeotto in a later game, and I'm going to try and not reuse the same teams. Teleport!
Random teleportation! This is like the Pro Jared review of Super Highlight. Ah! Ah! Stop doing this!
Or it's like Electrical Beasts. It's like Electrical Beasts playthrough of Mario 64, where he teleports them on.
Oh, jeez.
Wait. No disrespect to Electrical Beasts, he's awesome.
And of course, Samurai Sword. Alright,
most annoying gym puzzle. You have to find the switches in these trash cans. Actually, there is a ROM hack called Pokemon Ash Gray, which follows the anime a lot more to the number compared to, say, Yellow. And you actually use a sword to cut. You don't use Pokemon.
But Ash holding a weapon? That'd be so violent! Yes, I'm gonna mock that concept because the entire anime, you never see him pick up anything resembling a weapon. Maybe a broom, but it's a broom.
Yeah, well, why would he have to? He has Pokemon. Those are his weapons.
wasn't there a point where Gary like had a huge machete?
Well, maybe a machete, but he probably wasn't using it as a weapon. He was probably just using it to
cut
slice.
The brush, but
to
still,
cut the brush.
they're willing to give Gary a weapon, but not Ash. Oh, and I love this. Rockers are apparently masters of electric Pokemon.
Makes sense. They gotta have that ampage.
Did they actually make a trainer later that was a rocker?
Probably.
Or something like that? Or a gym leader?
I don't know. Probably. Maybe they did.
I don't know the gym leaders past... I don't even know the names in Gen 2. I know it's like Flying Bug, there's a normal one, there's another electric trainer, I think.
Oh, so much to learn.
So much to keep track of, that's the problem. And the only gym leader I'm aware of in Gen 3 was because of the anime and the fact that May's dad is a gym leader.
Right.
So he's the normal leader.
He's Norman.
Owen.
Norman. See the pun there? Oh, poor kids is so bad.
Yeah, no kidding. Although I was actually hearing that was a bad on Nintendo way before it was 4K.
Yeah, I was really bad on because the game probably came just a little bit before.
So bad on Nintendo. Of course, the one that makes me laugh is I guess in one of the gens they actually wanted to do a psychic gym leader and name it Zelda. And Zelda fans actually came out in droves and said, no, you can't do that. I'm like, why not? It's Nintendo!
Yeah.
For crying out loud, Pikachu is beating the living crap out of Princess Zelda!
I mean, he doesn't anymore, but Miyamoto had a lot to do with the games, the first two games, and their development. He doesn't so much now, because now Tajiri has...
No, yeah, exactly. He's taught him what he can to get going.
Yeah.
And so, and on top of that, Miyamoto, yeah, I mean...
So
hats off to him because Nintendo keeps him constantly working. It makes me really wonder when he turns retirement age in Japan, what is Nintendo going to do? They're just going to have to fold because he's the head of Mario, he's the head of Zelda, he's the head of I think Star Fox now. Even though it hasn't officially been said, he's overseeing Metroid because Gunpei Yokoi was his dear friend.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the one that's that's recommending to source it out to Retro Studios. So it literally just makes you wonder what is going to happen when we can't have an E3 without Shigeru Miyamoto.
One will wonder.
As a longtime Nintendo, I can't even imagine it.
I know it'll be super strange.
I am so used to seeing him just do some weird gimmick at an E3. I mean, you know, like when they announced Twilight Princess, he had a sword and a shield. When they did Wii Music, I know it was crap. We all get that, but he came out in a full-on tux and was like doing a symphony orchestra.
That's so awesome. Oh hell, he should just be the CEO of Nintendo.
No, he shouldn't. And the reason I say that he shouldn't be is because Iwata used to be a developer. Mm-hmm. In fact, Iwata is known for the Earthbound series. Well, there's a reason Iwata's there and Miyamoto isn't. Because, in my opinion, Iwata has more of the business sense than Miyamoto does. Miyamoto is just the creative side. Mm-hmm. So I think even Iwata knows that. But Miyamoto has enough pull in the company that, you know, he can recommend stuff and Iwata will listen to him.
Right.
Unlike Reggie, who is just plain creepy.
I guess make him a chief creative officer then.
They pretty much do. I mean, I honestly think if he retires, one of the things that might happen is he becomes a creative consultant. Mm-hmm. And because he won't retire that easy.
Little trick to this puzzle. Generally, wherever you find the switch, the next switch will be pretty much right next to it. It's a little tricky to determine which next to it will be.
Switch into the trash. Turn it on!
It doesn't take me too long to find this. It only took me like 2 tries.
Oh. Well, at least you know where the first one is.
No, they randomly reshuffle.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Dang it.
Hey, there's a switch under the trash. Turn it on. And I come over here. No, turn.
And stare down this trainer. Nope, there's only trash. So locks reset.
Yep. Okay, 3 tries, I remember.
Hey, there's a switch!
Talk about lucky.
Why are we searching trash cans? I mean, seriously, we gotta wash our hands after this. The second lock opened! Oh, I thought there was 3 locks, actually.
Nope, 2 locks.
Oh, and here's Lieutenant Surge. And he looks angry!
Welcome to Vermilion Gym! Will you look at that pint-sized challenger? Ha ha ha! You've got big and brassy nerves to take me on with your puny power. A Pokemon battle is war. I'll show you, civilian. I'll shock you into surrender.
What do you want to bet in the Japanese version that's not brassy whatever? It's brass balls.
Probably.
And he only has one, which is his trademark Raichu.
Yep.
Which is going to get annihilated.
Lieutenant Surge is obviously the American stereotype.
In America!
It doesn't affect me, you fool!
It's too late, fool!
He could have used Mega Kick and probably finished me off.
Wow! One shot Raichu and he's 4 levels higher than you. That Thunder Badge was so hard to earn for you, Alex.
I know.
I mean, seriously, he's sweating off camera right now. You can tell. The Thunder Badge brings up Pokemon speed! I love the anime version of his voice. The Thunder Badge!
Got that New Yorker accent.
Because it's full of Brooklyn rage! People are wondering why we haven't referenced Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. There you go. We referenced it for
Rage.
you. Brooklyn rage! And now we have to reference Bakura going to the card graveyard.
That's because he has more powerful weapons than invisible guns.
And random teleportation!
I gotta quit hitting the spacebar so much, but it takes forever when you're to heal your Pokemon. Especially when you talk to Nurse Joy twice. I put my Clefable away, because I don't need you anymore. Get out of my sight. I'm just kidding.
Alex is so kind to his Pokemon, man.
Oh, and my dog suddenly showed up.
Alright, it looks like we are taking off, or this is the end of the part, so we will be back next week. Once again, I am Drak.
And I'm Shadow.
And we'll see you next time.